her new memoir, Kihieni. Please welcome Juno Award-winning Inuit singer-songwriter, Susan Aglukark.
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I am doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's great to be here.
So first off, huge congratulations on the launch of your memoir. This is absolutely stunning.
Thank you. Thank you.
We were chatting backstage really quickly, but you call this book a memoir of healing. Can you tell us a little bit more about it, the process of writing it, and the title?
Yeah. So, and you got the word perfect, bang on.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Kihieni obviously is Inuktitut, which is my traditional language. Akviat specific dialect in the title, Kihieni. And in the context of the story, Kihieni means because we must. The word itself is we do what we have to, and this is a very traditional practice among the Inuit. You did what you had to. So I borrowed it, titled my book Kihieni, and the book is essentially intergenerational healing, the complexity of the times that we are living in as Canadians and Indigenous as we do the work we need to do to heal. Intergenerational healing, because I come from incredible parents whose birth and formative years was traditional. I live in Oakville.
Yeah.
I live in Oakville. And my son grew up in Oakville.
Yeah.
You know, so the complexities of our professional careers as Indigenous people, navigating reconciliation and healing, and the opportunity to tell that story in a book, and the things that I had to do to heal, because I had to, because I must.
Yeah, because you must. I love the fact that you said you borrowed the word. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Inuit culture is this incredible culture with language that is succinct, and we have to respect the culture and the language and the use of certain words. And so I can never say, I know the best, I know this well, and I'm going to do this. And so we borrow, we borrow. And living in these times, I'm an abstract artist also now, and so I use words like Kihieni and other words in my songwriting, taking kind of artistic license. And so it gets a bit scary to do that as an Indigenous person, so I borrow and I ask permission, sometimes beg for forgiveness. But in this case, we're talking about historical trauma, and I want to respect every part of our journey, including the language, and use it properly and in its context.
I love the fact that you mentioned your abstract art that you do, and I love how you're so clearly trying to convey and tell people that this, just like you said, this is a form of healing. This is a way to express and feel and work through things that you need to work through. It's absolutely amazing. Why do you think art, in particular, I'd say visual art, but really anything, singing, writing, anything, why do you think that helps us heal?
Well, I think the first thing, this is my experience, was singing and songwriting in the company of artists in a recording studio in 1990, 1991, working on that Arctic Rose album, was the first time I felt safe to feel. You know, we don't know how much we repressed until we're in an environment where we feel safe to feel. And so I remember very clearly in the studio, it's like, I'm not afraid of this new emotion, this new feeling. And I think the arts has that magic.
Yeah, that's such an amazing thing.
Yes.
Wow. Now, let's talk a little bit about music. You keep chatting about your recording history, which is very exciting. So recently, you went on tour to celebrate the 30th anniversary of your groundbreaking album.
Yeah.
Huge congratulations, 30th anniversary.
Thank you.
What was it like celebrating that 30 years later?
Well, you know, it started with a conversation interview with Cameron Smiley. He does these series, Chat with the Artist series, and he says, well, you've got some major celebrations coming up. I was like, oh, what are you talking about? He says, well, the 30th anniversary of your debut album, This Child. And this was a couple of years ago. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Is it one of those things where you're like, 30 years?
Really?
Yeah.
That happened?
Yeah.
And so, of course, Cameron was involved in booking the tour across the country. Thank you, Cameron. But then you see this this tour growing from a couple of weeks to a month to 6 weeks across the country, and we're not young anymore. I say we because my husband is also my sound person, so he's on the tour with me. It was incredible. It was incredible to go back to the small towns and these great little venues across the country. You know, my fondest memory is meeting fans at the end of the show, and I'm middle-aged, a little bit older. And so my following is same age, and many are grandparents. And so we would have line up a grandparent who was there 30 years ago when this child came out, brought their child who had come with them as their first concert 30 years ago, who brought their child to their first concert, which was the 30th anniversary concert of this child. It's like, and this happened a few times on the tour. It's like, that's what it's about.
That is what it's about.
That's what it's about, this 30th anniversary celebration. Because I didn't know. I mean, look, it's been 30 years.
Yeah.
You think we're going to, you are, and look what happened. It was amazing.
Oh, Susan, I am so thrilled for you. Thank you so much for being here. And again, huge congratulations on this beautiful book. And studio audience, thanks to Susan, you're all going home with a copy of her new memoir. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.